So if you elect me to the Board of Supervisors, I will work to integrate your wisdom and your experience into the... into the running of the city of San Francisco. They're not listening to me.
Yes, they are. You're doing fine.
Anybody from out of town? Any birthdays? Any surgery you'd like to talk about? See?
Go back to the speech.
Because in every culture except ours, the elderly are revered and considered a national treasure. And I believe that you have so much to give, that you have a special responsibility to shape the future of our city. If only someone would give you a chance. Excuse me, that is very nice, but I'm trying to make a speech here, okay? When I was a little girl, some of my fondest memories were sitting on my great-grandmother's knee, and I can remember being in awe of all the things she knew and all the places she had. What is the matter with you people? I'm trying to bring some dignity and some quality into the few years that you have left. This can't be news to you.
Well, you got him now.
Vote for Dharma.
Thanks for the pudding.
No, you didn't.
Oh, come on. Those old people hated my speech.
Well, telling them they were all gonna die soon wasn't exactly, I have a dream.
Doesn't matter what I said. They just wanted to party like it was 1929.
Why didn't you talk about your idea for a senior education center?
They made me mad. I took it away from them. Plus, Greg, what if I can't get the city to build one? I don't want to lie to them.
You don't have to lie. All you have to do is say something like, imagine a San Francisco with a brand new senior education center. Or, no one knows better than I the importance of continuing education to seniors. See what I said there?
Nothing.
Exactly. Dharma, we both know that you'll do great things once you get elected, but first you have to get elected, and this is how you do it.
Greg, don't you think people are tired of being manipulated?
You know, honey, I love that you believe that. And when you speak from your heart, your face just glows with an incredible inner beauty.
Really? Thanks. Oh, you suck! You really suck! And I believe, as I'm sure you all do, that those of us who have been blessed with more should take care of those in need. I mean, in fact, we should be thankful for the opportunity to help the less fortunate.
Sounds like a toilet upstairs is running.
Well, let's face it, no one knows better than I that you feel that the people paying most of the taxes should decide how that money is spent. Imagine a city where responsible people held the purse strings. As someone once said, if poor people knew how to spend money, they wouldn't be poor. And remember, when you're voting for me, you are voting for one of your own. You are voting for a Montgomery.
One of your own?
Smile and wave, kitty, smile and wave. And no one knows better than I that what you want is a government that provides food and shelter for the sick, the homeless, and the musicians, and the performance artists, and those who just need some time to get their heads together, man. And when you're voting for me, you're voting for one of your own, the illegitimate daughter of two free souls. Let me say that no one knows better than me and my close friend Jane the special needs of the gay and lesbian community.
to get the pit hair.
Cut it off the dog.
Nice.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
We're helping Dharma. Come on, give me a little sugar. Huh?
I'm sorry, honey. That wasn't my best work.
Are you kidding? Honey, I never even knew that sex with you could be like that.
Really? It was okay?
Oh, what just happened between us just now could never be called okay. Now, I think somebody needs to get some rest.
Goddess bless you.
Thank you.
Dharma, look at this. You got a $1,000 check from the Sierra Club.
Ooh, National Organization of Women, $500. Wow, look at that signature. Somebody's angry.
What's this from the Young Republicans?
Junk mail. Gad, Zooks, I wonder what the old Republicans give.
Hey, everybody.
Hey, Greg, look at this. I'm getting money from everybody. Look, they hate each other. Arr, 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 but they love Dharma.
Are you feeling all right?
I feel great.
You're burning up. Abby, does she feel hot to you?
Oh, my goodness, she does.
Should I call a doctor?
Greg, I'm a licensed holistic healer and an aromatherapist. Think I can handle this. Okay, Dharma, is there some sort of internal conflict going on?
Oh, we're all getting along just fine in here.
Well, your glands are swollen. Do you have some unexpressed guilt?
What does guilt have to do with it?
Please, Greg, I don't tell you how to practice law. Dharma?
I don't feel guilty about anything. You know what? Greg shot a deer once. Why don't you talk to him?
It attacked me.
Dharma, your body is trying to tell you something.
You're running a temperature.
It's just a bug. No big deal.
Yeah, well, a bug only flies in when there's a hole in the screen door of your soul. Isn't that right, Greg?
I don't know. I'm not a doctor.
Listen, I have a big fundraiser tonight, so if you really want to help me, whip me up a batch of your famous eucalyptus snot buster tea, okay?
Dharma, you're just gonna get sicker if you don't deal with what's really bothering you.
Thanks for putting that vibe out there, Abby.
It's not my vibe, it's your karma. Right?
You're preaching to the choir, Abby.
My opponent talks about using tax dollars to beautify our city. But I ask you, plastic surgeons of San Francisco, how about using some of those tax dollars to beautify our citizens? I don't care how many trees you plant in Golden Gate Park, it's not gonna hide those ugly people. And in conclusion,
This is Montgomery. When was the last time you went to a doctor?
this is my first time, so make a good impression. Giddy up, Western medicine, make me well.
Well, I suppose I could write a prescription, but your symptoms seem to be stress-related.
Great. So how about a big old honking bottle of anti-stress-amines?
No. I think he's saying that you need to slow down.
Are you kidding me, Greg? I have a TV interview in a couple of hours. So, Doc, are you for HMOs?
No, I'm not.
And why would you be? Here, have a button. And don't forget to vote on Tuesday. So what do you got? Some antibiotics, some hush-hush experimental drug only monkeys get?
Mr. Montgomery, have you ever considered something like meditation?
Vote! Dude, you sound like my mother. Now, come on, hook me up.
Do you have any tranquilizers?
No, I don't need tranquilizers.
They're for me. Well, that's a very interesting offer.
Well, I
thought rather than running against each other, we might be able to work together.
Well, I'll be sure to take it up with my wife.
We'll be ready to go in 2 minutes.
Thank you. Of course, I can't guarantee anything because we all know from the polls she's looking really good.
Real good.
Better than ever.
Well. It isn't my worthy of... Hello, Miss Love.
God.
Dharma, you have a hump.
Oh, no. It's an ice pack. I threw my neck out. Sneezing.
And what's wrong with your leg?
Oh, no big deal. It's just a touch of gout.
Gout?
It's gout season. So, what's going on here?
You cannot go on like this. And Ms. Love was talking to us about possibly brokering a deal.
If you drop out of the race, I'll bring you on as an advisor.
It's a guaranteed way for you to participate and get your issues addressed.
And then maybe you can rest and get well.
Are you crazy? Why don't you drop out and advise me?
You want advice? Take this deal.
I didn't give you the job yet, sister.
Well, I suggest that you carefully consider my offer.
You know what? You're scared. I'm breathing down your neck and you're scared. My own parents, my husband, turning against me. Uh-oh.
Honey, we're not turning against you. We're concerned about you.
Love you, Dharma. We want to help you.
That's why we've turned against you.
You know what? That's fine. If you're not going to believe in me, I'll just do this on my own. Ow!
Honey, are you all right?
My back. Oh, no, it's fine.
Come on.
Walk it off.
Dharma, And that's why the voters of San Francisco should not consider this just another local election, but as an opportunity to make a difference in our beloved city.
That was Karen Love, candidate for the Board of Supervisors. Thanks so much for being with us.
Thanks so much for having me.
And now let's hear from our other candidate, Ms. Dharma Montgomery.
Hi, Sally. It's great to be here.
Dharma, what sets you apart from the other candidates?
Well, I'm glad you asked. I am the only candidate offering San Francisco a change without challenging the status quo.
That makes no sense.
And nobody knows that better than I.
Are you okay?
I just a little case of the hiccups. Imagine a San Francisco. Okay, I give up. You win. I can't take it anymore.
Who are you talking to?
My body, it's mad at me. All right, you know what? Listen, I lied, all right? I'm not a Republican, hippie, teamster, lesbian, descendant of black disabled sharecroppers. I just said that because I wanted everybody to like me. I'm just a big old one-eyed, pussy, pimply liar. Then again, she's no prize either.
Honey.
Oh, God, and I even my own husband. I lied to my own husband. Honey, I'm sorry. I should have been honest with you. The sex the other night was just awful.
Here's the part I don't get. If he can afford rocket-powered skates, why can't he go out and buy himself dinner?
It's a metaphor. We always want what we can't have. Oh, look, he painted a tunnel.
But you are supposed to be looking for the election results.
They'll break into the cartoon as soon as something important happens.
Come on, honey. Everybody's waiting for you.
Why are we having a victory party? I'm not going to win.
We just call it a victory party.
How come you don't turn into a pussy-eyed freak when you lie?
I'm a lawyer. Come on. All your friends are out there, and most of them voted for you.
Most of them?
Honey, you look like Quasimodo.
everyone's attention, please? I just want to thank you for all your hard work on the campaign, and in my renewed spirit of honesty, I just want to say, wow, did I blow this? No, really. I let you guys down. I mean, look at it. I mean, 8 weeks out of your life, poof, gone. I mean, you could have learned to swing dance or gotten a real estate license, but no, you hopped on the downbound train to Losertown. What the hell were you people thinking?
Let's hear it for our candidate, okay?
Oh, wait, the returns are coming in.
Despite Dharma Montgomery's startling confession earlier this week, exit polls show she's gaining ground on frontrunner Karen Love. Apparently, Miss Montgomery knew what voters wanted to hear.
I'm just a big old one-eyed, pussy, pimply liar.
Gaining ground?
What, I mean, are they crazy?
Dharma, they're responding to your honesty.
Honey, I'm sorry. I should have been honest with you. The sex the other night was just awful.
How many times are they going to show that clip?
Till it stops being funny.
Dharma, dear, I forgot to give you this campaign contribution. Silly me.
Kitty, did you just write this?
No. Look at the date. You know, dear, I was wondering, you know those emergency vehicles? Is there any way you could get them to turn the siren down when they pass through my neighborhood?
Is this a bribe?
Would you do it for free?
I'm sorry. If you want my help, you're just gonna have to be nice to me like everybody else.
Dharma, take the check back, please. Dharma.
Well, this looks like it's going to be a tight race. With 45% of the vote counted, it's still too close to call.
Still too close to call!
It's too close to call. Ooh, it's too close to call. Ooh, come on, Kitty, who's your buddy?
With 75% of the vote in, it looks like our big old pussy, one-eyed, pimply liar has a slight edge.
That's me!
I knew if it was going to be this close, I would have registered to vote. Of course, then they'd know where I am.
Where are you, Larry?
With 93% of the vote in, we're confident that we can project a winner. It's been an interesting race full of excitement and a lot of surprises. In fact, it reminds me of the last supervisor's election.
Oh, no, say it,
which
say
came
it,
down
say
to the wire. But tonight we have a clear winner.
Say my name.
Karen Love.
Say my name! No. Only 93% of the votes are in. No, but if the other 7% voted for me, you never know. Honey, I'm sorry. I should have been honest with you. The sex the other night was just awful.
It's still funny.
Come on, honey, it's over.
Not yet.
Dharma, 98% of the vote is in.
No, 2% is still a lot. Have you ever had 2% milk? It's still very fatty.
Election for Board of Supervisors came down to the wire tonight with Karen Love, the eventual victor.
Hey.
I lost.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
What you doing?
I'm going to congratulate my opponent. Hey, Karen, it's Dharma. Yeah, I just want you to know it was a really great race, and I wish you a lot of luck. Yeah, and I was also wondering, do you think it's too late for me to take that deal where I'm your advisor? She called me a lunatic.
It's 4 in the morning.
Yeah, well, it's 4 in the morning here, too. You don't hear me calling her names.
You get them next time.
Oh, no, it's too much work for nothing.
Yeah, you're probably right.
If I run again, it'll be for mayor.
No.
Mayor Dharma.
No.
You can't say no to me because I'm the mayor. Now take off your pants.
Yes, Your Honor.
Over your head. order a bottle of vino?
That's okay, we're fine.
I'd like some wine.
I just offered you a shot of Southern Comfort at the movies. Now you want a $9 glass of wine?
It's okay, Pete. I'll pick up the wine.
Hey, they got champagne.
What do you want to bet he pulls out that big coupon book when the check comes?
And I don't hear you complaining when you get a free dessert of equal or lesser value.
Give me that thing.
No.
Give me it.
No.
Give me it.
Give it to me.
Is there a problem here?
Yeah, we were wondering what your soup is.
Hey, come on, give it back.
No.
Minestrone.
Thank you.
We just need another minute, thanks.
They're basically a fun couple.
Fun couple of what?
No, I'm not cheap. I'm just sensible.
You wash your hair with laundry detergent.
It's good enough for my underwear. It's good enough for my hair.
They have some issues.
How's that minestrone? Come on, let's sneak out the back.
No. We're their friends. We have to stay here and give them our love and support until they work through this. Why don't we give them a little privacy?
And here we are at the Burning Man Festival.
What in God's name is a Burning Man festival?
Oh, it's kind of like this postmodern, techno-pagan rave where we burn this 50-foot guy.
Oh.
What do you mean, oh?
Look how cute Greg looks on the back of Snake's Harley.
She was nice.
You went to this function, Gregory?
Yeah, it was fun. It's just like Shakespeare in the Park, except Shakespeare's 50 feet tall and he's on fire.
Aren't you going to answer the phone?
Oh, good. It is the phone?
We kind of screen these days. We're not here. Leave a message.
Hey, guys, pick up the phone.
Are they there?
I don't know. I'm waiting for them to pick up.
Did you tell them we're going to play Boggle?
Did you hear me tell them we're going to play Boggle?
No, that's why I asked. Okay, who wants some dinner? I cooked Ethiopian.
Ooh, this is so much fun. We all sit on the floor and eat with our hands off a communal platter.
Oh, well, how third world.
Don't worry, we grilled a couple of steaks for you.
And you can sit at the table.
Very considerate of you, Dharma, dear.
Yes, usually we have to go out to dinner after we eat here.
Oh, yeah.
Dharma, the yabegaleka is delicious.
I begged it myself.
What was that? Oh, I think we missed the joke.
She begged it herself.
I think we missed it again.
So, Greg, you looking forward to this weekend?
Yeah, sure. I mean, I love being in the woods.
Me too. Makes me horny as a goat.
She gets that from me.
Edward, do you know what they're talking about?
Almost never.
What are you talking about? Are you all going off for the weekend together?
My parents go on this couples retreat every year, and this year we're going with them.
Oh, couples retreat.
Well, it's this thing to help develop healthy communication skills and improve your marriage, and Dharma really likes the woods.
Well, that sounds very intriguing. It sounds like something that Edward and I would like to go along on.
The hell we would.
Are you sure, Kitty? Because, you know, you might have to discuss your sex life, and you hate talking about orgasms and stuff.
She's got you there.
Edward, can't you see that we are being excluded? If we don't start going off on their little jaunts, we're never going to see Gregory at all. Edward and I would be very interested in joining with you on your weekend.
Really? You know, it's kind of out there.
Trust me, Mother, it's not your thing.
Well, I will have you know that I am as forward-thinking and as much of a free spirit as the next fellow.
Come on, guys. That was funny. I got it, Kitty.
Did you know that when they were about to shut down the Maplethorpe exhibit, it was Kitty Montgomery who said, Absolutely not. We will simply remove the obscene photographs. And I am no Johnny-come-lately to Bohemia. One summer, when I was in college, Vassar, you know, I took an apartment by myself in Manhattan below 57th Street.
We're all going. This is gonna be fun.
Good one, Dharma.
Hello, I'm Kitty Montgomery. This is my lover, Edward.
It's an honorary title.
I don't think I can handle having my parents here.
Oh, sure you can. Just don't look at them during the touching
Oh,
exercises.
jeez.
Well, welcome, everybody. Welcome. Here we are, 2 by 2, climbing onto an ark that we are going to build together out of feelings and trust and, yes, a tear or two. I think this guy sold office supplies to my company. Now, some of this ark building this weekend is going to be very hard, and some of you are going to want to give up. But let's make a commitment right now to stick with it, shall we?
We shall.
Welcome back, Abby and Larry. Now, why don't we each put our car keys in the commitment box and lock it up to show our full and total commitment to our voyage of self-discovery.
Hold it. I'm not giving up my keys to anyone.
If they put their keys in, we can put our keys in.
Yes, but they drive an old ice cream truck.
Hey, sorry we're late. He's so stupid he thought I could read a map.
What do I say to that, huh? Come on, somebody, what do I say to that?
Dharma, did you invite them?
I told them about it, but I never thought Pete would actually spend the money.
Okay, there's my check, and here's my coupon.
I don't believe this. My whole reason for coming here was to get away from Pete and Jane.
I thought you came because you love me and you want to work on our relationship.
Well, yeah, that goes without saying.
Are these your golf clubs?
Well, I figured that since we didn't have a lot of work to do on our relationship, that maybe I'd have some free time.
But this is our couples retreat.
I said maybe I'd have some free time, or not. Either way, fine by me.
You don't want to be here, do you?
No, this is great. I understand that when you're married, you have to do lots of things you don't want to do. Like shutting up now or earlier.
Look, if you don't want to be here, then let's just go.
No, this moment proves that we have some communication issues, and what better place to deal with them than here, where things like this are dealt with. So, Dharma, I'm asking you, please, can we stay here for me?
Are you done?
God, I hope so.
Oh, you better fool around while you still have a good sweat going.
Well, fella said it was right over here.
Shoot us, priest. It's an outhouse.
Edward, stop complaining. How did you survive in the army?
Oh, hey, guys.
Warm the seat up for you.
Edward, we're going home.
Kitty, what about...
I'll hold it.
Now, you're probably all wondering, hey, what are we going to do with these baskets? We're building better relationships. And each time we learn something that's going to help our relationship, we're going to take a stone and we're going to put it in our relationship basket to remind us of the work that we've done. And when you leave here, you'll take these baskets with you, and these stones will be a foundation for a house of love.
Free basket.
Excuse me. Where are my parents?
Kitty and Edward aren't going to be with us this session. They came to me and asked for their keys back.
Thought they'd at least make it till lunch.
But I respected their pledge of commitment, and you'll be happy to know I sent them to their cabin with a couple's timeout kit.
Oh, they'll love that.
Yeah, it has hold me, touch me flashcards.
Now, you may not know it, but you started working on this foundation before you even got here. Friendship is part of the foundation of a good relationship. So put a stone in your basket if you were friends before you were lovers. You know, went to the movies, chatted on the phone. Oh, come on, you just didn't have a sandwich together and then get married.
Pie.
Sorry?
We had pie.
And then we got married.
Okay. Well, that's neat. What about hobbies? Put a stone in your basket if you have a shared interest or an activity that you do together.
Does peeping at our neighbors count?
Because we take turns with the telescope.
Well, if it's an activity you do together, that's a hobby. Give yourselves a stone.
It's not a hobby, it's a misdemeanor.
Greg, Chapman has a saying, don't throw stones until you have some.
How we doing here?
Not so good.
No shared interests? No hobbies?
What about sex?
Yeah, does sex count?
Oh, sex counts for so much. But not here. We don't want to confuse physical intimacy with emotional intimacy, do we?
No.
I guess not.
Can you think of anything else you do together?
We go out to dinner?
All right. That's a stone.
We got a mercy stone.
Did you offer him money?
Of course, I offered him $500.
Oh, why didn't you offer him $1,000?
I'm not going to pay $1,000 for the keys to a car I own.
Guess how much these shoes cost, Edward. Go ahead, guess.
If you had just eaten your Ethiopian steak and kept your mouth shut, we wouldn't be here.
Are you saying this is my fault?
Of course not.
Well, good.
And finally, verbal affection is a foundation. So besides honey and sweetheart, give yourselves a stone for every pet name you have.
Major Tom.
Ground control.
Can't think of anything.
We'll try. We've only got one stone here.
Oh, what about that time I called you by my old boyfriend's name? Does that count? No, probably not.
Half pint,
Love muffin.
shrimp,
Fathead.
freak,
Loser.
mama's girl.
Hey, you leave my mother out of this or I'll kill yours.
Everyone, see what happened there? He crossed over a line, and she established a boundary, and that is part of their what?
Foundation.
Give yourselves a stone.
What? How is that a stone?
You want some our stone?
No!
Okay, now we're going to split up, and I've chosen some relationship-building activities for each couple based on what I've observed so far.
Last year, Larry and I got to feed each other ice cream in the hot tub.
I'll bet you we get that. You should have bet me.
How is this supposed to help our relationship?
Shared hardship increases intimacy. Pumpkin! You called me pumpkin once.
What?
Remember at Halloween? You said, hand me that pumpkin.
No, hand me that pumpkin.
Guys, just gotta get some ice cream for the hot tub.
What'd you guys get?
Caribbean cruise, but first we have to build a big potato boat.
Which do you like, chocolate swirl or strawberry?
Strawberry.
Chocolate swirl it is.
I tricked you. I wanted chocolate swirl.
I know, I got strawberry.
Hand me that potato.
Hand me that potato or hand me
Just
that
give me the
potato.
damn thing.
Oh, Larry, look.
Shared hardship increases intimacy.
Remember when we had to peel the potatoes?
First 4 years.
Hey, Greg, you think Chapman was right about us?
What do you mean?
You know, that we're a bad match.
Absolutely not. So we don't have a lot of common interests or common friends or a common history that drew us together. We have...
Yes?
I don't care what he says. Sex counts.
I
think about it sometimes and, like, I wonder if we had dated for a year and gotten to know all about each other, you know, your parents and my parents and everything, do you think we would have gotten married?
Like I would have introduced you to my parents.
You know, I look at us sometimes and we're so different. And I wonder sometimes if we'll make it.
You think that?
Sometimes.
Sometimes I feel the same thing.
Greg, shared hardship increased our intimacy.
Oh, Edward, I can't go any further.
Well, we can't stay here, Kitty. I'll carry you.
Well, what about your back?
Oh, you're right. Lie down, I'll drag you.
We'll do no such thing.
I'm all right.
Oh,
I guess we can spend the night, get a fresh start in the morning.
we'll freeze to death.
No, we won't. We'll keep ourselves warm with shared body heat.
Excuse me?
It's basic survival. I learned it in the Army. You take your clothes off, huddle together, and cover yourself with your clothes.
You did that in the Army.
Don't be silly. I was an officer. I had a space heater. Let me help you get undressed, soldier.
Yes, sir.
Okay, how observant are we about our mates? Without looking, write down everything your partner is wearing today.
You write yours, I'll write mine.
Got it.
There's a funny story. There was a couple here a few years ago, and the man didn't get a single thing right.
Oh, is this the one where it turns out that he's colorblind?
Yes, that's the one.
Oh, good. Tell it.
Well, that was it.
He told it better last year.
Switch. Okay, let's stand up, turn around, take a look at our partners, and see how we did.
Oh, pants. I had pants and I crossed it out.
Oh, I think I did pretty well.
Really? How about you, Greg?
Looks like I got everything, but that's us.
Observant of our partner.
Did you mind?
Sure.
Blue cashmere pullover, brushed twill khakis, no cuffs, 1.5-inch braided leather belt, cordovan, shoes, lace up, also cordovan. Wow.
That's not Dharma's handwriting.
Yes, it is.
Greg wrote it. Cordovan?
I say cordovan.
You cheated?
Oh, big deal. We're a good couple. We deserve rocks.
Did you cheat on the blindfolded trust walk?
We didn't even go on the blindfolded trust walk.
We had sex in the woods.
But we used the blindfolds.
Hey, man, look under their stones. It's all potatoes.
I'm sorry. I've never had to do this before, but I have to be strong for the group. I'm going to have to ask you two to leave.
You're kidding me. You're kicking us out? Aren't you going to make us clean out your rain gutters first or paint your fence? Oh, come on. You got to let us paint your fence.
Greg, Chapman was only trying to help you.
Oh, Abby. This is a bunch of stupid little games, and he thinks Pete and Jane are the best couple. What's that all about? I mean, I love you guys separately, but together, you were just a swirling vortex of pure evil.
Well, that's what the dry cleaner said.
Come on, honey. We're out of here.
Yeah. We look like we're getting smaller it's because we're leaving.
Our keys are in the commitment box.
It's the Volvo keys with the flashlight and the nail cutters and the tire gauge. Isn't that right, honey?
She's exactly right. Only it's a sob. Thank you.
Good morning.
Morning. What time is it?
About 11. 9:15. I thought I'd let you sleep in a bit.
Well, thank you.
Here,
Oh,
little breakfast here. Berries.
oh my. Well, Edward, I had no idea you were so proficient in the out of doors. Thank you. For me?
For you. I found the highway. It's not far. We should be able to make it in half an hour.
What's our rush?
Well, I thought Oh.
It is not our fault.
you're not
we gave the boy an
listening,
excellent
Kitty. We
education.
already said we didn't listen anyway.
This is your fault. Oh, please. Ronald Reagan knew about Oliver North.
Thank you. This is no one's fault. Greg just needed some time to himself. And think about it. He spent his whole life pushing for other people's approval.
Ah, so it is their fault.
Because we tried to instill some values in our son?
The corrupt values of a morally degenerate society is what I would say. Oliver North is an American hero.
Okay, super. I think we've heard from everyone, and I think that without assigning blame, we can understand why Greg needed some quiet time.
You're saying it's everybody's fault.
Fine.
Including Edward and Kitty.
Abby?
Larry?
Look, we all have our way of taking a vacation, right? Abby, you meditate. Kitty and Edward, you go on your cruises. Larry, you also go away. That's all Greg's doing. He's just gone someplace to recharge.
Well, that makes perfect sense.
Yes, I mean, I couldn't get through the year without my week at La Costa at the spa.
And I'm sure that's exactly what Greg's doing. Except without all the massages, because he's not comfortable having strangers touch him.
Gee, I wonder whose fault that is.
Here you go. Perhaps this will be more to your liking.
This is perfect.
You know, you're only on the second floor. The fall won't kill you.
No, I'm not here to kill myself. I told you I'm on a voyage of self-discovery.
I see. Shall I call down to the pro shop and get you a tea time?
I thought maybe I'd swing by Pebble Beach, but then I realized that's the old Greg, you know, filling my time with golf and work so I don't deal with my real issues. Fear of failure, constant need of validation.
Good for you.
Thank you. Anyway, I just didn't want to leave the clubs in the car.
You're staying here when you got a car you can sleep in?
You know, I considered that, but this seemed more gritty, more like the kind of place where desperate souls have struggled to find meaning in their lives.
Uh-huh. That shower rod won't hold your weight.
I'm not here to kill myself.
I want to believe you.
Is there a phone?
Down the hall. But most people just pin a note to their shirt.
Something in a second, okay? I'm gonna...
Excuse me, are you gonna be long?
You gonna tell me about commitment? Let me tell you about commitment. I'm the guy who cut off Hootie and the Blowfish just so he could become the woman you wanted him to be.
Is there another phone around?
I'm almost done. And who insisted I get the fancy deluxe boobies? Not me. I wanted to go to the Hawaiian Islands.
They're beautiful. The islands.
I want you to call me the moment you hear from him.
You'll be my first call.
Dharma, I want to know where Gregory is.
And that'll be the subject of my call. Good night.
You handled that very well.
Thank you. I think I finally figured out the trick to these family meetings. Larry, you can come out now.
You know, I don't want to make a big thing out of this, but I don't think it's right for you to send me out of the room for no reason.
It's a timeout. It's called a timeout.
Larry's right, Abby. We shouldn't have done that.
Okay, well, I forgive you. Just kind of embarrassing to be sent out of the room like that.
I understand. Larry, would you take these to the kitchen and clean them?
Sure.
Thanks. How you doing?
I'm fine.
Oh, Dharma, you came out of my body. I can feel your suffering.
I'm not suffering, Abby. I'm fine.
Whoops, sorry.
Come on, it's me you're talking to. Honey, your soulmate disappeared. You don't know where he is. You have to acknowledge how you feel about that.
No, Abby, really, I'm okay.
I got it.
Maybe I should go help Larry.
No. Larry has his work and you have yours. This is a scary time, Dharma.
No, it's not, Abby. Really, Greg's a grown man. He'll be fine. He can take care of himself, and when he's ready, he'll come back.
Sorry. Sorry. Got it. Sorry.
What are you afraid of?
That I'm going to have to eat off banana leaves?
Dharma, if you name your darkest fear, it no longer controls you. Tell me what's the worst that can happen to Greg while he's gone.
He'll be lonely?
Dharma.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Then he'll reconsider his life and decide that he doesn't want me in it, and I'll never see him again.
See, now don't you feel better?
Hey, is Dharma okay?
Oh, she will be. It's a good thing we were here.
Don't look at me.
Okay, you know what? You can take that song to Motown, because we heard it before. Oh, yeah? Well, a lot of men would be very happy to have me, because I'm special.
No. You made your point really well.
You think?
Yes, you're a very special person, and anyone would be happy to have you.
You're so nice. Don't look at me, my mascara's running.
You look fine.
You think so? I don't have raccoon eyes?
It's perfect. You look beautiful.
Do you know the last time Anthony told me I look beautiful?
It's probably been too long.
It was the day we tried out for the Yankees.
Hi, Dharma. Honey, why are you crying?
I don't know. Part of it is because I'm happy.
I don't know who she is.
Trina.
Trina. Honey, I wanted to call so that you wouldn't worry about me.
You called just because you didn't want her to worry? Oh, honey, whatever he did, you take him back.
I didn't do anything.
Oh, well, then why is she crying, Mr. Innocent?
Give me the phone.
I'm so glad you called. Where are you? Oh, wait. Hang on. Okay. Got it. No, I promise I won't tell your parents where you are. Greg, I can handle your mother. What's she gonna do, torture me? Really? Okay. I love you too, honey, and I'm very, very proud of you. Okay. I'll talk to you then. Bye. Okay. He's fine.
See, we're getting all worked up over nothing.
I know. Time out.
Who is it?
It's me, Trina. Remember you said I was beautiful?
It's kind of late.
Please, you have to let me in. It's a matter of my life or my death.
There's a phone right behind you. Maybe you should call the police.
Open the door! Okay, my boyfriend's gone crazy, so here's the plan. I'm gonna get into bed with you for like 5 minutes. He comes in, he sees us, we're together, we're happy. He says, okay, he leaves.
That's This is a terrible plan.
Well, what's your plan?
I don't have a plan.
Then how can you criticize mine?
Trina! If I find you, I'm gonna kill you!
That's him.
I figured.
Drop dead, you rat bastard!
No name calling. Trina! Open the door, I'm gonna break it down!
You're not man enough to break it down!
No, don't say that! All right, now back off. You're not gonna lay a hand on her.
Who's he?
This is my lover. We're together now and we're very happy.
Take good care of her.
That's it? That's how you fight for me? That's how you kill for me?
Hello, hello.
Kitty! What a surprise.
Well, I called.
I know, and I told you not to come, and here you are. Surprise.
Dharma, this is very difficult for me. But I need your help.
I can't tell you where Greg is. I promised him.
Oh, that's all right. I don't need to know.
Okay, I know what you're doing. You tell me you don't need to know, and then I don't tell you, and then you... What are you doing?
May I share a little family secret with you?
Is this about why you're not allowed at Neiman Marcus?
No.
No, because I heard you roughed up one of those perfume squirt girls.
No, this is about Edward. When Edward was a very little boy, the only time that he spent with his father was a fishing trip that they took once a year. And when his father died, Edward took those fishing poles, he put them away, and he said, I am never going fishing again.
That's so sad.
But when Gregory was 4 years old, he found those fishing poles, and he took them, and he said to his father, Daddy, I want to go fishing.
And they went!
No, not that year, because Edward was being audited. But the next year and every year thereafter, my little boy took his daddy fishing. Until now.
Because Greg's gone.
Exactly. And you won't tell us where he is, so...
I feel terrible.
Edward has put the fishing poles away.
He put them away!
So I think you know what you have to do.
Yes. I have to take Edward fishing.
Oh, for heaven's sakes, forget the damn fishing. Where is Gregory?
Greg's fine, Kitty. It's Edward we have to worry about.
So I figured, what better way to go on a, voyage of self-discovery than to get a real working man's job. You know, a kind of Cannery Row Steinbeck thing.
When to shoot!
At first I was going for a Hemingway Old Man in the Sea fishing boat experience, but I get a little queasy on open water. I'm good in a pool. Anyway, here's my resume.
Resume?
Yeah, that's hobbies and special skills. Job history and education's on the other side. I know what you're thinking. You're thinking I'm overqualified.
Well, not unless they taught you how to clean squid at Harvard.
Well, no, not per se, but I did have an economics professor who made you feel like you were cleaning squid, if you know what I mean. Not important. What is important is that I'm here, I'm able-bodied, and I'm willing to start at the bottom.
That's good. Because as you can see here, all our executive positions are taken.
Are you sure this is gonna work?
It works for bears.
I don't believe it!
Neither do I! Next lifetime, you save me.
Oh, so long, lunch.
Oh, God, this is nice, huh? Too bad Greg can't be here.
Yeah. To tell you the truth, I'm kind of proud of him. Taking some time to figure out what he's doing with his life. Man, he's really got to have a certain kind of wife to do that.
Thank you.
Freshy?
Yesy. Hey, you know what, Edward? I gotta tell you something. In all the time that I have known you, I had no idea you were so much fun.
Hey, I put the F-U in fun, little lady.
How come you're not like this at home?
Oh, you're not supposed to be like this at home. That's what fishing trips are for.
Eddie. You shouldn't confine your bliss to one weekend a year.
No. It's not just one weekend. When Kitty takes her spa week at La Costa, I run around the house buck naked.
What about the maid?
She tends to take that week off.
Squint to shoot!
Okay, Harvard, when you're done here, I want you up in processing.
Up? Is that like a promotion?
It's a whole new tax bracket.
Is he kidding, or is it really a promotion? Not important. It's about the work. He did say up. Who is it?
It's me, Trina. The brunette from next door. I borrowed your dustbuster.
Oh, that Trina.
Thank you very much. I emptied the thingy.
Thanks. Most people don't.
Most people are animals. You used to be a lawyer, right?
Yep, but that was the old Greg, the false Greg. Now I'm just being the best darn squid skinner I can be. I got promoted today, I think.
Good for you. Can I tell you something?
I requested a non-smoking room.
Oh, sorry. I grew up in Puerto Rico, but I wasn't happy there. So then I moved to New York, same thing. Then I came out here. I meet Anthony. You saw him. He's a dreamboat. But I'm still not happy. So I go to the doctor, snip, snip, snip. There I am, I'm beautiful. I got a tight little tummy, but that's not from the operation. That's from the thigh bone.
And your point is?
I'm still not happy.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. I've changed locations. I've changed jobs, but I'm still the same guy. A journey of self-discovery is not external, it's internal.
Whatever. My question is, I cut off my pee-pee for Anthony and now he doesn't want me. So can I sue him? Because he got a ton of money from a fake car accident.
I don't know. Do you have any evidence?
Come on, Papi. You don't save them in a jar like tonsils.
Hey, boys. Oh, my God, Greg. Greg? Honey? Honey? Greg?
Hey! Oh, God! I miss you so much.
I'm missing you. Are you back for good?
Oh, yeah. Dharma, this was such an amazing trip. I learned so much.
Really? Like what?
Well, I didn't have to go somewhere to start a voyage of self-discovery. I could start right here.
Or, well, you could start right here.
What if I start here?
Then I would start right here.
Wait a minute, I don't understand. Why did you go fishing with my father?
Because he was sad that you weren't here for your annual fishing trip.
What annual fishing trip?
Every year, you, your dad, fishing.
Dharma, we've lived together for 2 years. You ever seen me go fishing with my father? Who are you calling?
I got up in the middle of the night, drove 5 hours just to drink beer and throw up all over your dad's Mercedes. Kitty? Hi, it's Dharma. You know, I was thinking, and you're right. You're his mother, and you deserve to know where he is. Do you have a pen?
Gregory, open the door, dear.
Who are you?
It's none of your business.
It so happens that Greg is a very good friend of mine, so I'm making him my business.
I am his mother.
Oh, I heard about you. Let me ask you a question, Mommy. Can a woman wear white to a wedding if she wasn't a virgin when she still had a penis?
Gregory, open the door, dear.
Ball and chain is gone away. Doo-da, doo-da. Drink martinis naked day. Ah, doo-da day.
So anyway, fast forward to now. Greg's quit his job at the U.S. Attorney's Office, and he's gone on a voyage of self-discovery, which I suppose I'm partly responsible for, though this could just be him rebelling against his mother.
Kitty.
Good for you. So, since he's not working, and surprise, surprise, won't take any money from his parents, things are a little tight, financially speaking.
Are we by any chance closing in on why you've come to an employment agency?
The thing is, I have a job. I teach yoga 4 times a week, and I trade dogs whenever. You know dogs.
In the interest of moving this along, let's say I do.
But I need another job.
The eagle has landed.
But I don't want my husband to know about it because he shouldn't feel guilty about taking some time off. I mean, he certainly didn't make me feel guilty when I went to Stonehenge for the eclipse course. I didn't really have a choice because my mom put me on the refreshments committee.
Abby.
Right. Anyway, here's my resume.
Blackjack dealer. NASCAR pit crew.
Well, I gave Richard Petty a jump start on the I-80. One thing led to another.
Mermaid.
Not a real one. At one of those places in Florida, but not topless. Anyway, here's my situation. I'm free from like 11 till about 2:30, and I'd really like to work with kids.
Is that all? Why don't you have them throw in lunch?
That'd be perfect. There you go, Red. Bon appetit. Oh, wow, that's bad. Okay, honey, have a great day.
I will. I was thinking I'd take a walk in the park, you know, really experience the park.
Uh-huh, good.
I mean, for years I've been running through that park the same way I've been running through life.
Oh, well, that sounds like a wonderful day.
Hey, where are you off to in such a hurry?
Nowhere special.
Been there. You know what the best part about slowing down your life is?
What?
You finally get a sense of the rhythm of...
Life?
No.
Nature?
No. The natural world.
I said nature.
I guess you did. I'm sorry. Anyway, I'm finally feeling
Good
that...
for you, honey. Keep it up.
How long can this go
Hey, where you been? I know. I'm pretty beat myself. Hello? Senorita Dharma? Hold on. Dharma, there's a Pablo for you.
Oh. Hola. Sí. ¿Shira? ¿Mañana? ¿A qué hora? Yeah, yo tengo my own hammer. Hasta mañana.
Dharma? What are you doing mañana with sheetrock and a hammer?
Wouldn't you rather it be a surprise?
You gonna tell me what's going on?
Greg, I took on a couple extra jobs to help make ends meet.
Thank you, but we can manage without your having to work 4 jobs.
5, 6 if I can fit in a chimney.
No, we will cut back, we'll simplify, you know, like the way you lived before you met me.
What does that mean?
We don't need fancy restaurants or cable TV or dry cleaning, fluff and fold.
No, I love fluff and fold, Greg. It's folded and still fluffy. It's a miracle.
But it's a needless expense.
How can you put a price on a miracle?
We can do our own laundry.
I use a coupon.
And we don't have to eat out so much. We can make dinner at home.
It doesn't even have to be their coupon. They honor anyone's coupon.
This'll be good for us. You wait and see.
What if I get a job at the Fluff and Fold?
So how is everything?
Delicious. Chicken Kiev, it's real buttery.
No, I meant at home.
Lentils and rice, mostly.
You know, I was thinking, Dom, I haven't been very supportive of Gregory and his decision to quit his job and find himself.
Oh, well, you're his mother. I don't think he was expecting support. Merlot.
Actually, I would like to do something to help Gregory on his little journey.
Whoa, whoa, yo, buddy, where's the fire? Don't be a stranger.
Dharma, you are just so strong. I would never be able to give up, vacations, the opera.
Oh, an opera. Greg used to take me to the opera. I dig the opera.
What's not to dig? In any event, I would like to give you this.
Snoop Doggy, that's a lot of money.
I'm sure it must seem that way to you.
Well, I really appreciate this, Kitty, but we really don't want to take any money from you guys. Greg, mostly.
Well, then we won't tell Gregory.
It's really tempting, but no thanks.
Oh, come on, Dharma. Now, if I were to come to you for a favor, you'd help me out, wouldn't you?
Of course.
Well, think of this as me repaying you that favor.
But I haven't done you a favor yet.
Well, does it matter who goes first?
Kitty, I can't.
All right. Well, I tried. I tried as hard as I could. What more can I do?
Try again.
Here.
Thanks.
It's not TV, it's HBO.
Who is it? Bluff and Fall. The whole building have to know. Anybody see you come in?
I don't think so.
Make sure no one sees you leave. Oh, I've missed you. Is it all right if we just hold each other for a while? Yellow. He is. Thanks, Jane.
Dharma?
I'm here.
What's going on?
Nothing. Just doing laundry. We do our own laundry now.
Oh, can I throw this in?
No, you can't.
Why not?
Because it's full.
Oh, okay. Hey, Pete finally gave me that 20 he owed me. What would you say to Chinese food?
Enjoy the ride. I love your suit, Kitty.
Oh, thank you.
Speaking of thank you, did I thank you for the money that you lent me? That's all gone now?
All gone? 1 week?
Uh-huh.
I'm impressed.
Yeah, there's just a few unexpected expenses. Like, out of the blue, we needed a new washing machine.
How tiresome.
Well, I mean, those warranties just don't cover the things that really happen to people. Anywho, I was, wondering if you could see your way clear to...
Yes?
Maybe,
You need some more money?
Well, I don't really need... Yes.
Not a problem.
Thanks. And if you give part of it to me in cash, I'll spring for lunch.
I'll handle lunch. Oh, before I forget, an old friend of Edward's is moving his corporate headquarters to San Francisco, and there's going to be a little reception. It's going to be terribly dull, but it would be wonderful if you and Gregory would join us.
Well, I can't really speak for Greg, but...
Oh?
But what the heck is he doing these days? We'll be there.
Splendid. One other thing. These corporate types are just not quite as with it as Edward and I.
Uh-huh.
So I was wondering if you could perhaps get Gregory to clean up a bit. Maybe shave.
Really? Don't you think that beard's so cute on him? I'll see what I can do.
Who had the devil's food?
That would be me.
Then this must be for you.
Oh, God, that's hot.
What is so funny?
Nothing.
What?
Nothing. Just your beard's tickling me.
What? I thought you liked it.
No, I do. I love it. I just don't like it touching me.
You want me to shave it off?
No. Oh, well, if you want to, but don't do it on my account.
But you said you didn't like it.
No, I love it. It just turns me off a little.
You ready?
What are you looking at? What? You think sausages grow on trees?
What are we doing here?
Favor for your mother. What? All of a sudden it's wrong to do a favor for your mother?
Oh, I'm so glad you're here. Darling, well, you look different. Have you lost weight?
I shaved my beard, Mother.
No, that's not it.
Well, you look wonderful, but I do miss the beard. It was so cute.
Thank you. Dharma didn't like it. It tickled.
Really? Oh, look. There's Lionel Wallace. He's the big kahuna.
Oh, I knew him when he was just a guy with a couple of $1 million and an idea.
Let me introduce you to him, darling. Lionel, this is my son, Gregory, his wife, Dharma.
Great party.
Wallace.
So, Gregory, your mother tells me that you quit the U.S. Attorney's Office to do a little soul searching.
Well, yes, I suppose so.
Well, you ought to know she's very proud of you.
My mother?
Greg's mother?
Greg, your mother can be very supportive.
Oh, this is embarrassing. Why don't we go and freshen up? Excuse us.
See that? I didn't even know I had to go.
So, Greg, I really admire a man like you that can think outside the box.
Oh, you should have seen him last week. He looked like he was living outside in a box. You shaved your beard.
I thought we were going to freshen up.
We are. Could you freshen this up?
It's good to meet a man who knows how to stop and smell the roses.
You know, I just did that. They were nice. Not great, but nice.
That's the kind of thinking we need around here. When was the last time you smelled a rose?
For heaven's sakes, Dharma, what is that thing you always say about the universe telling you what to do?
Sometimes you should let the universe tell you what to do.
That's the one. Well, look at what the universe just told me. I have 2 tickets for the opera this evening. Completely slipped my mind. Now, here's a thought. Why didn't the 2 of us just sneak out and go?
And leave Greg and Edward here?
Yes, well, why not? Look at them. They're having fun. We're bored to tears. Besides, what's that other thing you say about not questioning the universe?
Don't question the universe?
Well put. Shall we?
Well, I guess it'll be all right.
Of course it will, dear. Everything will be just fine. Going down? Do you know Faust? Oh, it's my favorite opera. I've seen it a dozen times.
fellas remember Dharma.
I'm bringing coffee, 'cause he likes coffee. It's really sloppy. That rhymes with coffee. Hey, Larry, what's up?
Can I borrow your boombox?
Oh, sure. What you need it for?
No reason. I'm not going to do anything bad with it. Do you still have that catapult you built?
Jane's got it. What do you need a catapult for?
No reason. See ya.
Did you catch that? Yeah, I thought so too. I'm bringing coffee.
So, what do you think, counselor? Do I have a case?
Looks like a slam dunk to me. Hi. You slipped and fell on a wet floor. The convenience store owner is liable for that.
Oh, what convenience store?
The Speedy Mart up the street.
Oh, the one owned by that nice couple from Cambodia. The wife's a riot. She has a great Seinfeld impression. Where are the soccer?
Do you remember what time this was?
Yeah, it's a little after 2 a.m., because that's when they kick you out of O'Shaughnessy's.
Were you drinking at O'Shaughnessy's?
No, I was there for the fine Irish cuisine.
Well, excuse me, but if you were drunk when you fell, maybe you shouldn't be suing Mr. and Mrs. Veerpont.
Mr. Marsh, were you drunk?
Nah, not really. That's why I stopped for a six-pack.
Well, I don't want to judge you here, but don't you think you share responsibility for slipping and falling?
That's for the court to decide, Dharma. They'll apportion responsibility.
But Greg, if Mr. Marsh doesn't assume responsibility for his life, how is he going to grow as a human being?
She's got you there.
What about your neck? All the pain and suffering?
Now he's got you.
Let me see. Sit up straight, head above heart, above hiney. Good. Oh my God, yeah, there's your problem. How's that?
Whoa, that's amazing. Thank you.
You're welcome. Just remember, this is temporary. The real problem is your life, and as soon as you assume responsibility for it, you'll be able to change it.
Do you think I drink too much?
Do you think you drink too much?
Yeah. I should call Mr. Verapong and apologize for throwing up in his freezer case.
There's a phone in the living room.
Thank you.
Wow. Now I understand why you love the law. You really get to help people. Well, anyway, long story short, that's why I sleep naked after I play basketball.
Patricia, did I mention that Gregory's in private practice now?
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking for someone to handle my divorce.
You and Guillermo are getting divorced?
Dharma, Patricia, and Guillermo are not married.
Oh. So he's not a tennis pro, he's a tennis pro.
Kitty had a hell of a tennis pro. Big, strapping fellow.
Anyway.
Really improved her game. I noticed right away.
He was a...
An actual tennis pro.
You are a very sexy woman.
Thank you, Guillermo.
And I am a very sexy man.
I'm teaching him English.
Well, bravo.
Mrs. Richfield, I'd be happy to take a look at your case.
Oh, that would be wonderful. It's really very cut and dried. Not one of those divorces with messy emotional issues.
Well, stop by and we'll start the paperwork.
Well, I think this worked out marvelously for everyone.
Especially Ralph Richfield. He'll be able to get one of those condos down at the marina.
You are a very sexy man.
Thank you, Geronimo.
Let me give you our address and phone number.
Hello? Am I the only one here concerned that a marriage is ending and there are no emotional issues?
Yes.
How long were you and Ralph married?
25 years.
Wow, where did you meet him?
At a dance.
He asked you to dance?
No, actually, I had to ask him to dance. He was so shy.
You fell in love with him right there, huh?
Yes.
Okay, well, I guess you won't be needing this.
Woo! Clean sheet day! Oh, boy, don't you love clean sheet day? They're all crisp and 100% dog hair free.
Uh-huh.
That's it? That's how you celebrate clean sheet day? You're like the Grinch who stole clean sheet day.
Dharma, I'm reading.
VCR instruction manual?
Uh-huh.
You're mad at me.
I'm not mad.
The veins in your temple are pulsing.
I'm not mad.
Lub dub, lub dub, lub dub.
You want to know what's bothering me? I will tell you what's
Wait.
bothering me.
Wait. What's the rule?
Dharma,
We agreed. We don't poison the marital bed with arguing.
we're not arguing.
I think we are.
All right.
Okay, go ahead.
I am trying to start a legal practice, and it's a little difficult when you keep fixing my clients' problems.
Okay, so these people who come to you, you don't want to help them.
Of course I want to help them, but, you know, in a court of law, with motions and maneuvering and a shark-like ferociousness masked by boyish good looks.
Boy, you've really thought this through, haven't you?
A girl wrote it in my yearbook.
Okay, I think I get it. Even though I don't think it's the right kind of help, I should let you help them.
Yes.
Fine. I'm sorry.
Don't worry about it.
Sorry, I care about people.
All right, get up.
What? What'd I say? What?
I care about people. I care a lot. That's why I got into the law. I use the law to protect people.
I know you do, honey. That was a snide comment. I apologize.
Thank you.
I really respect and admire what you do.
Thank you.
But you have to admit, Greg, in an ideal world, we wouldn't need lawyers.
Get up.
Larry, please come to bed.
He's got to pay.
Good neighbors don't resolve their disputes with violence.
Not using violence. I'm using Ted Nugent.
Dharma, I have a client coming over any minute.
I know. I promised not to be here, but I have to wait for the shower because Pete and Jane are using it.
Why?
Because they like to have sex in the shower, and their hot water's not working, and it's really tough for Pete when the cold water hits.
Got it. Thank you.
It's funny because she says he's fine in the ocean.
Hi, Mr. Norton. Come on in. This is my wife, Dharma.
Hi.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. And that is the last you will hear out of me.
I didn't realize you worked out of your home.
Yeah, I have an office down the hall, but some friends of ours are, why don't we just have a seat here?
I'm a little nervous. There's a lot of money involved.
Understandable. So, how can I help you?
I want to sue my mother.
Your mother?
See, she forced me to go partners with her in this restaurant.
Forced you?
I can't say no to her, which is why my wife left me. Anyway, I noticed some discrepancies in the books. So I went into Mother's room.
You live with her?
She lives with me.
I see.
In her house. Anyway, if she needed money, she just could have come to me. Lord knows I worship the ground that woman walks on.
You don't need to sue your mother. You just need to get out of that house and start a life for yourself. And who knows, maybe then your wife will come back to you if you cut the damn apron strings. But then again, I'm not a lawyer.
She reminds me of Mother.
You're gonna be sorry you used all your toilet paper.
Larry, what are you doing?
Nothing. Hey, thanks for your help, good buddy. I'll take it from here. Uh-oh.
Larry, you're cleaning this up.
Why? It's your goat.
Are you sure you want to do this? It was so much fun having you work at home.
Yeah, it was fun for me too. But I think that this will project a more professional image.
Cute secretary. Does she type?
I have to share a bathroom with the dance studio across the hall. It's only a problem after juice break.
All right. Well, I just hope this isn't because of me.
Absolutely not. I just need a quiet place without distractions. There's somebody in there, honey. Maybe it's a little bit because of you.
Wow. These are some really crappy offices.
Did you watch your mouth in front of the ballerina, Pete?
I saw her. That's why I said crappy.
What can I do for you, Pete?
I need a lawyer.
You are a lawyer.
I'm a crappy lawyer.
Why do you need a lawyer?
Nothing in our apartment is working. I want to sue the landlord.
What? You're gonna sue Mrs. Spinoza, Pete? She's such a sweet old
Dharma.
lady.
You promised.
Yes, I did. I'm sorry.
Go ahead, Pete.
Anyway, you know, she won't return any of our calls, so I want to sue her for $1.3 million.
How did you arrive at that figure?
Well, the stove doesn't work, so we've had to eat out a lot, you know, and took cabs. I tip big, you know that.
And the terrible emotional damages.
That's the .3. I mean, you know how humiliating it is when you're trying to do it in the shower and the cold water hits you.
Stop. Pete, I'm going to refer you to one of my esteemed colleagues.
You want me to get a lawyer out of the yellow pages?
Or a plumber or a psychiatrist, whatever you need.
Wait a minute. Pete's not gonna be one of your clients?
Nope.
Can I have him?
Sure, but you have to keep him outside.
Thanks. Come on, Petey.
Juice break.
You sure you don't want some biscotti? I can't eat them. Maybe when I can afford new teeth.
Dunk 'em, you old crybaby. Now fix our shower.
Jane, that is no way to talk.
No, she's right. I promised to fix the shower. I called the plumber, but he no call back.
What about the stove? The stove hasn't worked for 3 months.
Oh, that's terrible. I cook for you. What time you eat dinner?
Like 6:30?
Pete, we left 100 messages on your machine. You never call us back.
I'm sorry. I don't know how to work that phone machine.
You press the damn button is how.
Sophia, this is a primo. I'd be a little late. I have to pick up my new glasses, and then I hop on the cable car, and I'm gonna come home to you.
My poor Primo. They gave him the wrong glasses. And when the cable car come, he up too soon. That message is all I ever left of him.
Yeah? Well, if you don't fix our stuff, I erase it.
Jane! No! Nobody is erasing anybody. Now, why don't you let me handle this?
Hey, Mrs. Spinoza, were you going to bring dinner over, or should we come back later?
Pete, go.
Oh, Primo, why you leave me?
Oh, okay. Come. Sit down. Sit down. Do you want some tea?
Thank you.
Sugar?
Just a little.
All right.
A little more. A little more. That's too much.
Okay. There we go.
That's too full.
Sorry. How's that? You know what? The will be mine. Now listen, I know we can handle this without a lawsuit.
Oh, I hope so.
But Pete and Jane are not the only tenants in the building who are having a problem.
I know. I'm a terrible landlady.
Oh, don't say that.
It's true. It's just that there's so much repairs and no money to fix.
Well, let's talk about that. When was the last time you've raised the rent?
Oh, you people are like my own children. I no can tell anybody I raised the rent.
Well, you don't have to. I'll tell them.
You do that for me?
Absolutely. Is there anything else you need?
This is too cold.
Hey.
Oh, hi, Larry. Come on in.
Well, well, well. Very fancy.
Thanks.
Desk? Chair? You got a copying machine?
Right over there.
Great.
What are you doing? Get off of there!
Hey, hold on. I just need a couple of pictures to paste in my neighbor's window.
Right in here.
Whoa. I can't believe you let strangers sit on your toilet.
It's hard to believe. Just out of curiosity, did your neighbor ask for these pictures?
You bet he did. He destroyed my property, vandalized my home, sprayed water in Abby's face.
Oh my God, why?
Greg, who knows why crazy people do things?
Have you considered taking legal action?
What do you mean?
Well, we could get a restraining order on him for starters, and then, maybe sue him for damages.
You think I have a case?
Absolutely.
All right, let's do it. Here. Take a picture, it'll last longer.
Hello, Mrs. Spinoza?
Be right there.
Okay, I brought you a list of all the stuff that needs to be repaired. I fixed some of the things myself, but you're still gonna need a plumber and electrician and someone from the zoo, because I think we've got some kind of super rats living in the basement. I swear one asked me for a cigarette.
Oh, that sounds terrible. Good luck.
What do you mean, good luck?
Those are the last two.
Here's a stupid question. Going somewhere?
I'm going on a cruise.
Really? I thought you were broke.
I was. But then a beautiful angel raised everybody's rent.
What about everything that needs to be repaired in the building?
Oh, no.
What do you mean, no?
I thought about it, and then I decided a cruise would be a lot more fun.
But I promised all of the tenants that everything would be taken care of.
Madonna, they're gonna be mad at you. Ciao.
Hey, I guess we'll talk about everything when you get back. You are coming back, right? Am I just a big dope?
Over the zinnias, through the shrubs. Look out, hot tub. Here it comes. It worked! It worked!
What's going on?
You want to know what's going on? I'll tell you what's going on. That jackass countersued me.
That's okay. I expected that. We'll still win. You haven't done anything. You didn't do anything, did you, Larry?
I want to talk to my lawyer before I say anything.
I am your lawyer. What is that thing?
Who said it was a catapult?
Larry, have you seen my laundry soap?
What do you mean?
I mean, I bought a 20-pound box of laundry soap from the co-op, and I can't find it.
I'm sure it'll turn up.
Larry, 20 pounds of laundry soap doesn't just fly away.
It might. We don't know that.
Am I missing something here?
Please tell me you didn't catapult the laundry soap into your uncle's backyard.
Uncle, you didn't tell me that your neighbor was your uncle?
He's my uncle, and he flooded my Y2K shelter.
You have a Y2K shelter?
Not anymore.
Flooded your shelter because you tapped into his phone line.
How can it be his phone line when it was in my backyard?
Why did you tap into his phone line?
I wanted a phone in my shelter.
I can't believe you didn't tell me any of this.
Well, you seem so excited about having a case. I didn't want to ruin it for you. So what's our next move?
Why didn't you answer the phone?
Because it's just another death threat from one of our neighbors. Why do you have soap on your shoes?
I was over at your folks. I met your great Uncle Herb.
Oh.
He doesn't like your father.
Yeah, that goes way back.
I can't believe I'm going to take up the court's time because two bucketheads can't talk to each other.
Yeah, well, at least you're not Grandma Geppetto's little sucker puppet. Can I interest you in a tenant-landlord case that requires some shark-like ferociousness?
Sure. How about a long-standing family feud between a couple of lunatics?
Oh, I love these.
Come on, we'll get started in the morning.
There she is!
It's for you!
Calm down, calm down. You want a sewer? So what do you want to do for Thanksgiving this year?
Well, we can invite everybody over here.
Uh-huh.
Or we can peel off our skin and jump into the Great Salt Lake.
Interesting.
Oh! Or we could drill holes in our head and fill our skulls with hungry weasels.
Boy, that's a toughie. I love the Great Salt Lake, but that's traveling on a holiday.
Okay. You round up the drill, I'll get the weasels.
What are you doing?
I always thought this place should have little bells right.
Montgomery table for two?
Oh, actually, it's a Montgomery table for 6.
6? Why would we be 6?
Because I invited our folks to join us.
No, really, why 6?
Well, if we're not going to have a big family Thanksgiving, I thought we should break the news to them in a public place so there won't be a loud, ugly scene.
Dharma, you planned this whole thing and then sprung it on me? I don't believe it.
Yes, but see how quietly you don't believe it? Works pretty good, huh?
Yeah, but that's not the point. Well, it is the point. All right, I see your point.
Yeah, listen, as long as we're here, you know that picture I kind of took of you in the shower?
Uh-huh.
Well, I kind of accidentally left it at Jane's.
Dharma! Uh-huh.
And then she kind of put it on the internet.
Anything else?
You've got mail.
So the problem is that I cannot get my orchids to bloom.
Hey, I'd be happy to bring over a couple of old grow lights. See if we can't get you back in business.
Oh, you think that would help?
Oh, trust Larry. He can grow anything, anywhere.
Ah, well, I would really appreciate that, Lara.
Never figured you for the outdoorsy green thumb type, Finkelstein?
No, it's strictly indoorsy. You don't want your orchids growing someplace where they can be spotted by helicopters.
Can I have everyone's attention, please? Oh, no, I just meant this table right here. But thank you, I appreciate that. I gathered you all here tonight so we could talk about Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving. Oh, I remember one time in Vietnam, me and a bunch of the fellas had a hell of a Thanksgiving dinner. It wasn't turkey, but we agreed that it was meat, and we were very grateful for it.
That's a great story, Dad, but I think Dharma wanted to say something.
Sure. Chewy, but tasty.
Well, Greg and I had a very long talk, and we decided that after last year's incident, we thought it might be, what was that word you used, honey?
Prudent.
Yeah, prudent. It might be prudent if this year we had separate Thanksgivings.
We're not going to be together?
In spirit, but physically, we'll be as far apart from each other as we can possibly get.
Dharma and I are going to be serving meals at a senior citizen center.
I thought last Thanksgiving went fairly well.
Yeah, I had a good time.
Larry, does this remind you of anything?
But Dharma, we're your tribe. We should celebrate by taking a meal together.
I don't see what the problem is. We're all getting along together now.
Yeah, we're copacetic.
Well, fine. Why don't we just say that this is our Thanksgiving dinner? Right here, right now.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving, everybody.
Well, Lord knows we have done our part to make the holidays pleasant.
Are you saying we don't?
You came to last Thanksgiving dressed as Indians.
We came as Native Americans. Indians are from India.
Those are Indians. We're talking about Injuns.
Oh, that is so derogatory. I can't even believe I'm sitting at the same table as you.
You will believe it when he picks up the check.
I volunteered to pick up this check, but forget it now.
I suppose that makes you a Native American giver, right?
It was the European settlers who were the real Indian givers.
Okay. Oh, well, you know what? Let me ask Greg, and I'll call you right back. Okay, bye.
Ask me what?
Well, Jane invited us to drop by on Thanksgiving and watch a little football.
What about the senior center?
Well, we don't have to be there till 1, so we could, drop in and watch a little football and leave when Pete draws that face on his belly and does Whistling Norman.
Hi.
Guess what I brought you?
I'm going to have to go with a pumpkin.
It's my pumpkin!
Thank you, Abby! Oh, Greg, look, she brought Pumpkin Ralph.
I was right. It's a pumpkin.
Greg, when I was little, I ate a handful of raw pumpkin and I puked it up in the backyard.
And from that vomit, a beautiful vine arose. And every year, we harvest the pumpkin, we make a pie, and save the seeds for spring planting.
This little fella is a direct descendant of the pumpkin I threw up when I was 4.
I wrote a children's book based on it, but the publisher didn't like some of the illustrations.
Were they the ones with the little girl barfing in the garden?
They didn't say. They just sent me a form letter. Dharma, anyway, since this is the first Thanksgiving that we're not going to spend together, I wanted you to have Pumpkin Ralph.
Thanks, Ab.
If you make a pie, save a piece for me.
You can have my piece.
Well, okay. Have a good Thanksgiving. I'll see you, after.
Abby, hold on. Why don't we swing by your parents' house on the way to the senior center?
I thought we had a plan.
I know, but we can stop for a slice of vomit pie and everybody will be happy.
You sure?
What's the harm?
You are so wonderful. Tell you what, Abby. I'll make a pie and I'll bring it by Thursday afternoon.
Oh, thank you. I'm so happy.
So am I.
Good. Then I'll see you then.
Okay.
Okay, remember to save the seeds for spring planting.
You got it.
Your corn is looking great this
You should see that children's book.
Hey, Sheila's my dad ready?
He'll be right down. Listen, before you leave for the golf, I want to thank you and Mrs. Dharma for canceling Thanksgiving. I don't think I can go through another one.
I know how you feel.
I don't think you do. My HMO says I have post-traumatic stress disorder.
Sorry.
Anyways, I am making this big Thanksgiving dinner for my mother. It's her first trip to America. And I was wondering if maybe you and Mrs. Dharma can stop by.
I don't know. We've already made plans.
Oh, that's a shame. I have been telling her about you ever since you were a little boy.
I'm sorry. I wish we could.
You are like a grandson to her. She has your picture in her kitchen.
Well, I suppose we could find a few minutes to stop by.
Wonderful.
Yeah, it might be late.
That's okay. See you at Thanksgiving.
Hang on. You're going to Celia's for Thanksgiving?
We're going to drop in for a few minutes.
Boy, your mother's going to be furious when she finds out you're spending Thanksgiving with the maid's family and not your own.
How's she going to find out?
Oh, she'll get it out of me. I'll have a few drinks. She'll ask how was golf, and I'll say Greg's eating turkey at the maid's.
So I told my dad we'd stop by for a drink. I didn't see any way out of it.
Okay, we can figure this out.
Well, we have to go to Pete and Jane's.
Okay, so we'll go to Pete and Jane's first, knock back some cold ones, a little football, bam, we're out the door.
What about your mother?
Okay, so then we run back up here, get little Ralphie pie out of the oven, drive over to Abby and Larry's. Hey, here's dessert. Nice to see you. Gotta go.
So far, so good?
Okay. Then we go over to the senior center where we feed people who are truly thankful. And then for a study in contrast, we zip over to your folks for a little drinky winky.
My mother takes a cheap shot, you laugh it off.
Bing, bang, boom, we're back in the car and we're over to Celia's. Hola, ¿cómo está?
Gracias, adios.
And then we are back here faster than you can say. Why did we just have the damn Thanksgiving dinner with everybody in the first place?
Sounds like a plan to me.
Good, because it's the only one we've got.
Morning.
Good morning.
Smells good. What you cooking?
Sweet potato pancakes, turkey sausage, and cranberry muffins. Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving. Why'd you make such a big breakfast?
Well, the way I see it, this might be our last chance to eat today.
How do you figure?
Well, we'll be lucky to get cheese doodles at Pete and Jane's. And then we go to Abby and Larry's for a little vomit pie and pilgrim bashing. And at the shelter, we're working, and then Kitty and Edwards for drinks and Dharma bashing. And then Celia's for coffee and kitty bashing, and that's Thanksgiving.
You know what? You're right. Load me up.
You will thank me. Hey, happy Thanksgiving!
Hey, guys, come
Hi.
on in.
Couple brewskis for the newskis.
Yeah?
Hey, Greg, look, cheese doodles.
Now, don't fill up on hors d'oeuvres. We got real food this year.
Oh, that's okay. We had a big breakfast. We're fine.
You sure you don't want to reconsider?
What's all this?
You remember that mob case we were prosecuting? The whole RICO thing where they're laundering money through a chain of restaurants?
Yeah, I remember. Open and shut case.
You see, everybody says that, and I don't appreciate it.
Pete, you lost that case?
Not on purpose. Honest to God. Anyway, Thanksgiving dinner is courtesy of Uncle Tony's family-style restaurants.
Oh, wow. This is incredible. It's so moist.
I tented it.
Oh, wow. Incredible.
Just a little something from Uncle Tony. Our family's got a lot to be thankful for.
I swear, I tried as hard as I could to get a conviction.
Sure you did, Petey. We love this guy.
Oh, that was the best meal I've ever had in my entire life.
Did you try the sausage stuffing?
Are you kidding? I was pulling it out of the bird with my hands.
I asked the guy for the recipe, but he said if he told me, he'd have to whack me.
So did you get it?
Oh, look at the time. We have to grab the pie and get to your parents.
Ah, you're right. We gotta go. Want me to help you up?
Please.
Get up! Hey guys, we brought Pumpkin Ralph. What's wrong?
Oh, Dharma! In my fault, we gotta thank you for dinner!
No, Abby, that is not true.
What's wrong with Abby? She's very upset, and she's crying.
She thinks it's her fault that we canceled Thanksgiving dinner.
Because I'm a vegetarian.
Because you're a miniature veterinarian?
Militant vegetarian.
No, I eat a turkey. I got a duck and killed it.
Oh, Abby, why
is going on?
We're having real turkey, not tofu. And it's sad.
Greg, apparently Abby bought a live turkey, got it drunk, and killed it herself so that you and I could have a traditional Thanksgiving dinner.
Why did she get it drunk?
Pain.
We gave him a choice of painkillers. He picked brandy. Go figure.
Well, honey, it looks like you and I are going to have a traditional Thanksgiving dinner.
I'm stuffed.
Fine, you tell her you don't want to eat it. I'm sorry. If you'd had children, you would understand. Oh, God, I bet you had children.
Boy, it sure looks good.
Thank you, Abby. We're starving.
We also have spinach and beans and sweet potatoes.
And next year, they'll all be growing in the backyard. Oh, I can't even look at this turkey.
Try looking at the candied yams instead.
Oh, sweet. Soap on a rope. Happy Thanksgiving.
Hey, Dharma, did I ever thank you for breakfast?
Bite me, fatso.
Sally, Jim.
I'm sorry?
Oh, look, it's my children, Sally and Jim, come to visit me.
No, I'm Dharma. This is my husband, Greg.
You see, I told you they'd come spend Thanksgiving with me.
I think you're a little confused.
I've missed you so much. Now, how was the drive from Boston?
You don't understand.
Jim, our mother is very happy to see us. Tell her how the drive from Boston was.
Long.
Look how skinny the two of you got.
You should have seen us this morning.
You come sit and eat with me.
Oh, Mom, we ate before we left Boston.
We're full of chowder, Mom.
Oh, yeah, and baked beans.
Nonsense. Now, what kind of Thanksgiving dinner is that? Now, you get yourself some turkey and stuffing and some of the candied yams and come join your mama.
Dharma, I can't eat another bite.
You said my children had just left me here to rot.
We'll be right there, Mom. Pile it in, Jim. It's a long drive back to Boston.
Dharma.
What?
I'm having trouble breathing.
Loosen your belt.
Why? I took my pants off 5 miles ago.
Pass him back here. Maybe I can squeeze into him.
I doubt it. We're here.
Oh, Greg, I don't think I can do this.
We're not gonna eat. It's just one little drink.
Okay. Put the top down, flip the car over, because that's the only way you're getting me out of here.
My mother cooked. In what universe does my mother cook?
How is the turkey?
Well done, Mother.
Very well done.
Thank you. Well, nobody seems to be eating very much.
It just tastes so good, I hate to swallow it.
What possessed you to cook dinner?
Or who?
Frankly, we have Dharma to thank for this.
What? Me? No. Why?
No, you pointed out that we have forgotten the true meaning of Thanksgiving, and I just thought to myself, for once in his life, my son should have a meal cooked entirely by his very own mother. And would you believe this is the first meal that I have cooked by myself in 15 years?
Yeah?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Do you know what that is? The kitchen timer. Very handy.
It's just so
Dry. Here, son, let me get you a little something closer to the bone. It's still frozen.
Soup's okay.
Oh, that's the mashed potatoes. It's also your best bet.
Oh, I almost forgot the yams.
Then what the hell is this?
Oh, Celia, thank you so much for holding dinner for us, but I have to be honest. We have already eaten so much today. I just don't think we can eat another bite, right, Greg?
Delicious. Everything's wonderful.
That's okay. We're just honored that you're here helping us celebrate our first American Thanksgiving in real American style.
Yo no sé por qué estamos celebrando un día festivo americano.
Porque estamos viviendo en un país americano. María.
¿Cómo te atreves a insultarme enfrente de los invitados, ah?
¿Qué invitados? Ustedes son mis invitados y yo espero que ustedes se sepan comportar. María.
Discúlpame, ¿ok? Entiende eso, disculpa.
Que le dé disculpas.
Sí.
¿Una disculpa? El hombre latino, tú debías de mandar un mapa para saber en qué país estás viviendo.
Yo viviendo en un país de las mujeres. Óyeme, cojonas.
You think maybe it's us?